Ulrich, a very good morning to you. Paint a picture for us of what the situation is in the Northern Cape in terms of voter registration and the poll registration venues having opened at 8 a.m.
Bamba Lebo, that of course is a Khoisan greeting. We're here at Platfontein, about 15 kilometers, one of the biggest voting stations, of course, in the Solplaatjie municipality, and people have just started coming in, to update their details to register for the 2024 elections. Let's find out how things are going. I've got Elkan Tokken from the IEC in the Northern Cape. Elkan, tell us, firstly, has there been any problems in terms of today opening the stations?
Morning, Ulrich. No, at this stage, everything is going quite well. All our stations have opened, all 731 right across the province. And remember that these stations are spread out, whether it's in the sandparks, on farms, informal settlements, in your tribal authority areas. So all of our stations have indeed opened. Our staffing are in place. The staff members have proven their proficiency in terms of using the technology that we've introduced. So yes, it's everything. We're ready to go.
Tell us, what are the targets? I assume that you are looking at targeting young people, especially within this registration weekend.
Yes, a huge concern for us is the low percentage of the age group 18 to 30 years on our voters' roll. If you look at the Stats SA 2022 figures, less than 40% of that category of voters have registered. So we're looking at a gap of about 60%. And to be honest with you, we're trying to ensure that the bulk of what we're aiming for comes from that age group. So we're looking at a 10% increase in terms of our current registered population, and we're hopeful that we will achieve it by the end of tomorrow.
And how do you attract young people to firstly come and register and then to actually come and make their mark once the elections are here?
Yeah, I think what the Commission is embarked on is a youthful theme. And you would have noticed that it's our democracy, we must own it. And we're all over in social media platforms. The Commission has really tried to entice our young people. But ultimately, that responsibility is on our young people. And they need to ensure that they take their responsibility seriously and come out in their droves. We had school democracy programs where we would visit high schools like these, we would go to centers of higher education. And from the Commission side, we're trying to really get in touch with our voters and encourage them to come and vote. But ultimately, it's their responsibility to ensure that they're on the voters' roll. The thing is, if you're not a registered voter, then you cannot vote.
Thank you very much, Elkan Tokken. Of course, saying that very concerned that a lot of young people are not registered yet in the Northern Cape, and that's their target for this weekend. They want 10% more. That's about 60,000 new voters on the roll, and they're hoping that the majority of those will, of course, be young people. Lebo?